to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here! Stand still!
Instead. You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, then we found half dead somewhere on the back rocks here.
Run!
Why are
Quick!
we moving down instead of being high up? Because you can't see the shit what's there through the foliage. But we were
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Quiver! They're feeding to the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
Hey?
They're here!
Hands!
Run ahead!
There's more of them up top!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Come here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we...
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say!
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. You know they don't run.
Here! Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
You're a dead man!
Ah!
Ah!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth. and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory.
Thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. I mean, if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up? For Christ's sake, Henry, talk to me. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck! Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You've survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca.
Come on!
Father?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry. What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, you'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
He knows me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Can't run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Kill them.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Wrong.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
No.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree.
Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop!
And Pa... dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light! Look!
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We... Come on.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry, we'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Think again,
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
No.
Little wonder then. I did my best, and now you've moved about. Take this.
Thanks. All right, but I need to get a breath of fresh air.
You slept through... while you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Ushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
It's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Well, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here. Aye. True bliss is a full belly. There's nothing left here. There's no food for me here. Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too. Lord God Almighty, look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans, and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajana too. And let her save Sir Hans. And deliver her from all evil. And grant her grace. Because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Amen. I've seen fellas in worse states, but in better ones too. There's a water trough in front of the hut. Have a wash there, so you're fit to face the world.
Ah, I feel like a new man. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. Both of them grow in sunny places. There are sandstone cliffs around here. The soil underneath might suit them.
Good lad. You really do know a thing or two. I'd never have guessed. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find...
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of...
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here. Seeing him lying there give...
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury...
The Lord... do you feel up?
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. I wouldn't want you to have any more...
Well...
Where should I put...
grab the spade by the dung pile, and when you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere, and when you're done with that, better...
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius.
All right.
Bring that chamomile and sage. If there's anything you need, we'll talk about it later. And if you can, take care of that dead fella like a good lad.
can't bury him without a shovel. Jenna said there should be one near the dung heap. Shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging. Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower. Sage. There we go. That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. A bit longer without food and I'll really start to be grumpy. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
They must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Did you fucking hear me? Tell me what you want here, or you'll see. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But we'll take your Sir Hans.
Hey,
This'll
you!
be quick, boy.
What are you...
Sick 'em,
Get
Growler.
ready to face your maker!
You won't get me! Hey!
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me you... Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from... You can talk to me or talk to...
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to... To the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood?
Devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me...
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, Alex. I have a book here with the recipe.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it. Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get...
All done. I got rid of that...
God bless. Thank you kindly. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. You must have read it by now, surely. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now, go and get a good...
Did I boil that chamomile too long? I left that chamomile on the fire too long, I reckon.
We did what we could for Hans. The rest is in God's hands. Now go and rest. A bit of sleep will do you good.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell! Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your...
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver and scallops turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there, she saved my life.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, you can join our breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our bank...
I'm glad to see you, too.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking!
Of course. I did bring it all the...
And for that! And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me. I suppose I'll have to give you some...
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the hunt. Who knows what heathen gods they pray? They pillage, rape, and murder.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camp...
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need.
What could they want from us? But the thing I want to know is...
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of...
Fortuna, you've...
See now!
What?
It's just this kind of...
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a...
And as I recall...
but you never gave me anything...
For Townbird.
The foe took the castle by sub...
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the...
And we almost succeeded.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was.
I admit it. You.
As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
No, true.
You're quite welcome.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. We came here on an important... We have to get to Trotsky.
Not far.
All right.
I'll prepare a bit of...
But I do. Once we've settled...
For a start, you can leave me that axe and...
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger, or it's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice...
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in.
No doubt.
Hans is right. We're very... God bless you.
And you too.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors... Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but...
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for...
Henry, I like your dog.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky.
All right.
I'd expect no...
What about the rest?
You saw for your... But you're right. As soon as we get to Trotsky...
And when we get back to...
You're right.
Hold on a bit. Istvan Toth.
Toth?
I tell you.
Of course, Henry. But that's not... And Otto von... It was dark.
I saw him.
Yes. You're still my protect...
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the... Must have belonged to the fellow. Come on. Let's... That is, almost. Oh, look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry. Come join us.
I'm glad to see you too.
Saw them all, of course. And for... And now...
Cute.
You haven't... Who knows? What?
It's... What the...
Well, I...
What?
For time...
Hans was back.
Gracious.
Indeed it... I'm true.
But I reckon you paid...
To be honest, we were fighting outside. I thought... And luck...
Do tell.
Quite a lot of... We came here. We have to get to...
Not far.
All right.
I'll... For a...
Yes, and thanks.
I have I want to take this potion. It's not...
Thanks.
No...
Hans, God bless.
And...
As Henry says, may God bless you...
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the wood. Mostly, I weave baskets. Sometimes folk come...
How come you live here?
Oh, that's hard to... And look.
Is anything interesting?
Them bandits is right, but...
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Sem... That's the biggest thing happened.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the...
Yeah. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't... If they'd let me take part in the... But... God be with you.
Can you tell me something about...
What can... And there's...
Well, I don't suppose...
It ain't far. The biggest village in these parts is Troskovitz. Then there's Nabakov Fort, but Pavlena knows more gossip about...
How come you live out...
That's just...
Ah. What about those...
Damned if I... Take care now.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Kirkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Kirkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. We got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know. Though it's going past, I feel like I've stolen a basket and boyfriend's there. And I could...
Emmerich won't be happy.
Well, he charges me. Why not?
There's no food for me here.
God's teeth! Henry, we've got to get to the castle before dark. Finally!
My apology.
Henry!
I don't think Tross...
We have a crew. I intend to...
What? He's bound to be look...
Henry!
He said...
So, first, I'd expect...
What about...
You... But you're...
You're... Hold on a bit, Istvan.
Talk!
I know how it's... Believe me.
But that's... And Otto, it was dark.
I saw him.
Yes. You're still my...
Where'd you get?
I found it. Must come. Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send 2 vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain... barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
It's your city. Hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Indeed.
Good wife. I'm Sir Hans Capon.
I'm sorry.
Of Life.
I wasn't paying attention.
That is... almost. Well, a little. Basically, my father, God rest his soul, bequeathed his estates to me when I come of age.
What's complicated?
My father appointed me to decide when I'm of age.
You seem quite adult to me, sir.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! Come join...
Of course.
And I'm... I suppose... Now...
Cute.
You have who knows? What?
It's what? But
Well, I... What?
for
and we almost...
Right. I admit it. You saved my ass.
Where's...
You'll do quite a lot. We have to...
No.
All right.
Yes, and
I have I want take. It's not all that.
thank
No.
hands, God bless.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your
We most sometimes.
How?
Oh, and
Is it?
them, but
You got...
and that's the.
You said...
Yeah, I try. If they, but I'll be with you.
Can you tell me?
What the... And there's...
Well, I don't...
It ain't the... Then the... But...
How come you...
That...
What about...
Damn. Take care.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity. For all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma.
There's nothing to eat here.
I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is. The less fuss going on around here.
Nothing.
What about
You? You're.
You're right. What about be
Henry's first. I'd
hold Istvan tot. I tell you.
And
Yeah.
You're.
Where'd you
Come.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least...
What's all this about?
Ah.
Have you two got any groschen?
What
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy...
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle.
Oh, really? I'd rather hear some...
And the first thing we have to do is get... Then they might believe we're...
That's all very well, except we can't...
So we'll earn something. I'm not afraid of work.
And how long will it take for you to earn it before we get ourselves sorted?
So what do you suggest?
To rat up. You just don't get... We'd be a laugh.
A laughing stock?
Yes. And how come they... We've got no message.
Chin up.
Nothing. I'll tell you instead of sitting here.
We'll go back and bury...
Yeah, even though it...
We'll keep the prom. Best way to honour... We'll get inside the castle.
Al dentes.
Al dentes.
Food.
Here we are. When you've finished...
You can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around stinking up my...
You know going to the
I heard some talk about your captain.
Oh?
I know where I'm going.
Well, what was that?
That is wounded.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha. So that's why they sent you for the wine.
What did I do
Wait
for
a
you?
moment. I'll be right back.
I hear one of them nomads is an acrobat.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? Hold on. Are you...
We saw each other by...
What pond?
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bad...
I have no idea what you're on.
And I have no idea what you were washing your...
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is it?
Need to get to von Berghoff. And...
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
It ain't what it used to be. My knees and...
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right.
Over there by my old man, where the second door in there leads, you have to lay. If you just two men can...
Carrying sacks. We can do a lot more.
I can't wait to...
But not right now. My belly would
Before we were ambushed, we were carrying... If you need someone to negotiate for you...
Negotiate what? Like it or not, is that
All right.
Glad to hear. Where ya?
From far away.
I ain't been fair, but I know this.
Where do you want the sack?
To the pantry, but I'd spit.
Where's the pant?
Second door.
Is this the only time?
In Troskovitz, it.
You must be doing pretty well.
I'd be doing a lot.
What's life?
Better now that you truth to tell, but then.
Where can I find...
First, you gotta care, but otherwise, try Radovan. Come to mention it. And that fella next to him is Miller Grazer. You know what they say. Well then.
Where's the pant?
Second door inside the...
I heard some talk...
Ah, young lords, when rich folks get married.
I thought we divided up fairly, but that toe rag only gave me the innards.
Will Lord Von...
How should I know what his lordship's by?
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? Old Jan Samin. There used to be a rich family.
Where's the wedding?
At Samin, of course.
Could I get to the...
I don't know about that. What's that?
Oh.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of...
Is that all you know?
What else is there to know?
I'll go and discuss...
And careful with them... Coming right up.
So don't get your hopes up.
I'll take her to the butcher. And the more I think about it...
Cheers.
The clearer it is to me.
God be with you. And with... Good day.
Good day.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad. I haven't seen you here before.
We're messengers from...
Hear that, Crazel? A messenger?
I'm not lying.
Well, what do they call you?
I'm Henry.
So, Henry, what...
Since you...
I heard there's gonna...
That's right.
Everyone wants...
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in.
Because you were...
Of course I was invited. We're all just
trying to sound clever.
All I'm saying...
Sod that. It's even Lord von Burgo himself.
Would it be possible to get to Von Burgle?
I don't know. He's either... So the only chance of meeting him is at the...
And everybody will want some...
So...
The best thing would be to find it.
Aye. As always, as the hours pass and the guests...
Could someone get to...
Someone? You?
Well, play of life.
What are you going on about?
All right.
Semin's bound to keep it down.
I'd like to ask...
You've heard all you need to know.
I'm looking for...
And what can you...
I can do a lot of things.
Bugger me. And my apprentices, if you're not talking shit, and if you prove your worth...
Why would you work at a forge? And I can get you...
Leave it out, you rogue.
My own powers...
Bugger me. Whenever you're part...
About that job.
I look forward to seeing you...
I haven't been...
What's there to say?
It's usually people...
You've got good reason.
That's enough of it. It's actually good.
That's true. Just a couple of... That's despite...
When his lordship isn't in these parts.
I saw him on the gate tower.
Aye. He's a right...
If you can get to it.
So it's Pete...
Aye.
But we'll be back to...
I've got...
Wait. Out with the truth. You ain't know.
We really are. We set up camp down by the... It was only through luck that we saved our... We lost everything. Even the...
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you, but it's true. There's bandits marauding in these parts.
Aye. These...
Farewell, then.
Farewell.
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Easy does it.
How's it going? The life and I are...
Cheers. How's it going?
Mustn't grumble.
How are you?
I heard you.
How are you? Greetings.
To you too.
Pour me one.
beer!
And the more I think about it, the clearer it is to me that...
What are you standing here? I'm waiting. I'm paid to The cart won't unload itself, will it? No, that's the strut. It's all the same to me. What you still... I already told you. Did the innkeeper send you for the sacks?
She stamps and bites when she's upset.
Did you hear about what the
What did I do to you?
For that beer?
What did you say about the miller?
Crazel? He's a bit of a...
Excuse me? He doesn't...
It's just I've heard tell.
What did you say about...
Radovan, a decent sort, is Smitty's in Tuckoff. That's a bit...
The clearer it is to
I'll go and start...
Nice and steady.
Can't do it. We could come up with a plan to take her away. Somewhere she's out of sight. You know.
Christ, what's the hold up? A large beer for me. So what? That doesn't mean anything. Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it?
I heard they're going to cut down the old oak tree at the crossroads.
Oh, no. Why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer. The only bit of shade far and wide.
Well, that's just it. Some noble was resting under it, not for shade, but because it was pissing down.
All the more reason to leave it be, no?
Aye, but the weather had been stormy for a few days, so one of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to the noble, but it broke his horse's back. That pissed him off to revenge.
If you ain't here... What are you still standing here? I already told you. I'm waiting.
You know, so she's safe. The butcher? Safe? What?
You ain't here to carry, clear up. I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed. It didn't look like she was...
The main thing is...
It's definitely her, though.
I did get...
What?
Von Bergov.
Sacra!
Calm down. Let me... Youngster or older, it's the talk of the town. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help.
Why should some wed...
Because it look...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. And that shouldn't be a problem.
Like I said. Well,
I'm sure...
There's something else we have.
I noticed that.
We can work off our debt. If we both...
Lugsack!
I'm serious.
I can't...
Do you have any idea?
Well, all right. People will remember as if the disgrace...
You know, sir, so you should be able to...
Henry?
Would that be some...
Not so... Oratoris, laboratoris. And Bella now... So if you... Bear in mind that I'm still your master. In short...
Are you really not?
Come now, Henry. What did I simply...
We don't have time for...
Manners? It's not long since I had to drag one sack. And if I hadn't... I mean it, Henry.
Suit yourself.
So... Come now, Henry. So... It's not appropriate. So... Come now. So... It's not... So... It's... So... That... So... Come now, Henry.
Right.
Well, if it... that, but above all, as soon as we have it, although I know...
Coming right up fairly. But that tow rag only gave me the innards. What do you
Cheers.
expect?
Mind where you're going.
God bless you. What are you standing here for? I'm wet. Can't... That's tough. You know what? It's no skin off mine. What you already told?
We could come up with a plan to take her away. Somewhere
What
she's
did I
out
do
of
to you?
sight.
Greetings to you.
Likewise.
I have... Well,
And you do me. What did...
I'm...
Son.
I heard...
Everywhere because of trying to... All so even... I don't say the... And every...
Could so...
What are you... Sep...
Sir,
The best.
Is he?
I'd like...
You've heard...
I'm looking...
And what?
I can do...
Bugger me. And mine. If you're not, and if you... What? Leave it up. Bugger me. Whenever you...
I'd like to...
You've heard...
About...
Olive.
I haven't...
What's that? You've got...
That's enough.
That. Just a cup. That's... If you...
So...
Aye.
But
Wait. What's your story?
you ain't.
We set up... It was only... We lost...
Can't say... But it's... Aye. Farewell.
Farewell.
A tankard of ale, thank...
One day, ruin their tank. I'll take her to the butcher.
What did you say?
Radovan is
What did you say?
crazy. He's a...
Excuse?
It's
I'll go...
nice and...
It's a sight. You know, so she's safe.
Butcher? Safe?
I talked to that woman. So I did them... It's... What? Von Scam... Young... It's the... There'll be lot... What? Because... And... Like I... Well... There's... I noticed that. We can work...
Lugsack!
I'm serious.
I can't...
All right.
I'm glad. Although, Henry, haven't you ever heard of the three?
Would that be some?
Not so far. Orator and now. So if.
So which?
But it turned out that you're pure blood. In short,
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. That, but above all, as soon as we have at least some, although
that would be kind.
I knew you'd be.
Take her to the butcher.
I bought a lovely...
If you ain't here to carry, clear off.
Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
I'll have a beer.
Taking their time again. Hold up.
Did you hear what happened at the big wheel?
Mill? Yeah, a large.
Place by the Jehovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. Found a dead body stuck in the wheel.
You're in need of money, friend.
True enough. I'll need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that? Why the long face? Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it'll go bad on me soon.
To good health.
Someone should really do something about that. Great, it's a deal. Go ahead and tell Frank the Patek, too.
Mary, Mother of God. I hope nothing's missing. I'd better look.
Not on the one who did not. So you see?
Excuse me?
You thief! That was mine! There's a thief here. You've got to catch him.
Where's that fucking thief? Show yourself, you crook.
I'll show you, you thief. It was him.
I promised to carry those sacks.
Can we sort this out on our own? Or do I need to get the bailiff involved?
Hold on. Let's talk about it.
Now
So
you'll
here
have
you
to
are.
answer to the guard.
Now I've got you. Well, what'll it be? That bastard! Are you trying to piss me off? Surrender, right now! The people today. Last chance to surrender peacefully. Have it your way. way then. Look out! I'll beat you into submission.
What did I do to you?
Hey, innkeeper, that beer. Pour me one. Right, what's the hold up? One beer. Lord be with you.
The clearer it is to me that...
We'll go as...
Nice and... Somewhere she's out of sight.
We'll go as...
Nice and... Say? I'm sorry? What? There'd have to be two of us. I couldn't manage it. Upset.
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Easy does it. Deep breaths.
Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
Oof. That isn't half heavy.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter greens.
I need to plough too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No. And nor should you.
Except I don't have a bullock. You won't lend me yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right, I'll be happy to help you.
There's a thief here.
So, have you got any ideas?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it to the last moment this year.
God bless.
Innkeeper, what's taking so long?
What did I do to you?
Robbery! I'd like to report a robbery. It must have happened sometime yesterday, or maybe today, but I don't know who did it.
Well, well, I'll find him. Who the fuck could have done it?
Listen to this.
It's awful. By the flat rock, you say?
Is that supposed to be
Just so I know what spot to avoid.
No. And I doubt you do either.
The burden of proof is on
An
the
ale,
one who declares,
as usual.
not on the one who denies. So you see, I speak Latin. I've just proven to you that I'm a nobleman.
You two, fuck off. Remembering some words you heard in church doesn't make you a nobleman. I've had enough of your bullets. Sit down and shut your mouth. I'll have a beer. I'll shut it for you. Just try it, you worm. Just try it. I might just do that.
I expect you to be more sympathetic towards people who've been ambushed when you've got so many bandits.
Did you hear about what Spain is?
No, I don't care.
say? See it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean?
Everyone knows it's...
Where else were they supposed to make...
Somewhere in the rock...
Stop insulting or...
What dead companion?
Pack it in, Henry.
I don't believe a word you're saying.
Believe what you like. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook... I am.
I am, sir. You're starting to bore...
No apology, then.
Oh.
That's enough. Cut it out.
Mind your own bit. Take your ragamuffin.
I give you a chance. Get ready to pick up your...
Oh.
You...
It was him.
How did you do that? Let him have it.
No, you
You want to try me?
Hey! Now you fucked up.
We're gonna get you, you arson.
Let him have it.
I hope it doesn't hurt anyone.
God wills it.
And us?
Yeah. Don't spare him.
Take that!
Slice him up.
Shame on you.
Show your stuff.
Filthy vermin.
Good!
Rip your ass open!
Take the fucker out! Now you're finished!
Yeah. Don't spare him.
Hurt anyone else.
Blanca!
Let him have it.
I'm all yours.
You can't take me.
We'll see about that.
Nice hit!
Good.
Will you both did you laugh?
Killer. I'm with you.
Zeig, was du da hast! Nice!
Enough
fighting! You'll
I
get
surrender.
no mercy from me!
No match for us, fucker.
What do you want? Ain't had enough yet?
These days, no one's ever rich.
You're one ugly bugger.
Piece of shit.
You asked for it.
What are the fucking moves? What the hell is going on here?
You behave like a spoilt...
Fuck off! Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm fed up with pulling...
You pull me! Better keep your mouth shut.
Well, that's something we can agree on.
And whose fault?
What? You should have listened.
And let him in. If it hadn't been for me, we've been in the shit right from the...
I don't believe it.
Who else? You're just a simple...
Hey, let's just stop.
Fuck you! I've had it up to here with you! You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong, and how did that... You're fucking useless! Lost for words. Alright, we really have...
You can go and carry...
I suppose I
Henry?
really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, you! Do you have a moment?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you.
Uh-huh.
I've been begging for alms, and that's thanks...
You don't have to thank me.
Oh, well.
Hmm?
Now things can...
Barely. They just let me...
Well, and you pull your...
Do you know anything more?
They say he's a...
Do you think Tomcat...
No offense.
I don't want to pull wagons.
Well...
Well, sure.
More like some...
How...
But Stanya's...